Here, the Chinese Grand Prix. Mr. Lier recently taken pole for Haas. No one really expected him to be up there, but can he keep the lead of this race with his brother on the second row and his teammate just behind him, and Nathan Belmont, who has been fast all weekend long, in fourth position. And there's also rain forecast, so let's see how that will affect the Grand Prix. Don't forget Gomez and Herbertson just behind, and Armando Garvey, great qualifying session for Mercedes in P7. Godana, De Jong, and Tobin Grox running out the top 10. And let's get to the race. Here we go. And it's lights out and away we go, and it's a decent start for Jeff Debray. And he goes to the inside of his teammate and gets the lead instantly. But Mitch is not going to give up on his brother, and he goes around the outside, tries to look at Belmont, late braking, straight into second. Herbertson's also looking to get into fourth position, up to third or second, but it's Jeff Debray from Belmont from Mitch Debray. Now Herbertson and Gomez battling. Belmont going ahead. Mitch Debray losing ground, and the rain is coming out. Everyone into the pits. Here we go. Already rain coming out on the first lap of the Grand Prix. They're all coming out in the wet tyres. Jeff Debray, Nathan Belmont, Mitch Debray, Marcus Gomez, Junior Radcliffe, Andrea Godana, Herbie Herbertson, and Tobin Grotz. Look at Belmont already beginning to get near the Red Bull of Jeff Debray, try and get past him for the lead of the race. Belmont trying, looking to get by. He just cannot find the room at the moment. The Belmont, he's really trying to get by Jeff Debray, but he can't. And the rain is already stopping, but the track is still wet. They'll stay out. The rain is signaling to be coming back soon, so they won't need to change their tyres. But it's only a brief spell of clouds, no rain, just a bit overcast. The conditions. But here comes Radcliffe on his teammate, using that boost. He's getting closer. See the grip? They're really struggling for grip out there in the wet track. And here goes the rain. It's returning. Radcliffe can't get near. And he goes round the inside, gets near, and he gets past, and he's up into third place, but he runs wide. Here goes Mr. Blair around the outside line. Bare speed, and he gets past. What a move by Mitch de Villiers. That was absolutely amazing. And Radcliffe's losing even more pace. Cardano's near. Gomez is near. Meanwhile, Jeff de Villiers continuing to lead, and the wet weather playing a massive effect on this. No pit stops need to be made as of now. As the rain continues to come out, and it looks like the rain is going to stop shortly, will we see a dry track dry enough to switch to those slick tyres or not? Here goes Belmont. Belmont's there, round the outside, and he does get the move done, but he runs wide. Jeff Debray gets back by into the lead, just like that. But Belmont's back there again, recovery well. Switching back to the inside, now to the outside. Jeff Debray pushes him all the way off, but Belmont switches back again. He recovers well, saves it, but he can't get anywhere on this back straight. No boost left to use on this particular lap. Mitch Debray and Junior Radcliffe begin to close in. There goes Belmont on the inside. Off, Jeff Debray pushes him out, and he gets the position, but Jeff Debray is not holding back. And here comes Mitch, back up and closer towards the front too. And Nathan Belmont has the lead of the Chinese Grand Prix. Rain is coming back soon as Rain is inbound. And there goes Mitch around the outside of his brother. Can't get through. Nathan Belmont using all of that boost on this lap. Down that back straight. And there goes Radcliffe as well. Junior Radcliffe using that boost to the inside of his teammate. Mitch Debray. Debray around the outside of his brother. Can't get by. There's the Haas drivers sandwiching the Red Bull driver. And Junior Radcliffe's up into second momentarily. Jeff Debray trying to fight back. Radcliffe losing grip. De Villiers back up into second. But here goes Junior Radcliffe again. Here comes Mitch De Villiers. Jeff has to really focus on defending against Radcliffe because he's struggling. And just like that with the boost, he gets by. The heavy rain comes back again. Short spells of rain are spelling trouble for these drivers. The strategy's being mixed up Mixed and matched constantly. Here goes Mitch on his brother Jeff. Can't get the move. Will they pit then? Belmont. What's he thinking? Belmont stays out. Radcliffe stays out. They all stay out. They're just trying to stay out for as long as they can. With the running order: Belmont from Radcliffe, from Jeff de Vlier, from Mitch de Vlier, Godana and Gomez, and Chris de Jong, Armando Garvey, Herbie Hertz, and Tobin Grotz running out the top 10. These guys all qualified in the top 10, and they have remained in the top 10 for most of the race. Radcliffe goes in then. Radcliffe pits. He's the only one to pit out of the top 6. Radcliffe's out another set of wets then. The track is beginning to dry slightly. Belmont's lapped Mikhail Andreev. Now he needs to just focus on getting around to the pits before Junior Radcliffe can punish him for that pit stop, as Radcliffe has already passed Chris de Jong, who passed him when he made his pit stop. Here goes Belmont then. Does Belmont come in this lap? He comes in. The wise move there from Nathan Belmont, but is it too late to do so? I think he might just beat Radcliffe out. He does, but Radcliffe is faster, and Radcliffe gets ahead. So for the provisional lead of the race, it's Junior Radcliffe. And Mitch de Vlier and Andrea Godana stayed out on these old, wet tyres. And just like that, Radcliffe disposing of Godana. Now can he dispose of de Vlier? He does just that, disposing of both the drivers. Here goes Belmont as well, looking to do the same thing. Junior Radcliffe is the race leader. In goes de Vlier and Godana, and Andreev sandwiched between the Williams and the Haas. What tyres they choose? They choose the slicks. Now this is going to be interesting. As the track is drying up, the slick tyres, will they work? Here we go. The sun is expected to come out. This is going to help de Vlier and Godana. Will these guys pit? Do they stay out or do they go in? They go in. Both of them had to. No choice. So side the track is drying, and softs on the slick tyres then. Everyone beginning to change their tyres, and it's Mitch de Vlier then can't punish Belmont and Radcliffe. But that transition then from the wets to the softs really helped the Radcliffe and Belmont as they pitted for the wet tyres a lap earlier, managed to punish. But here comes Mitch de Vlier then. He's got that run, a 25.66. That is a mad fast lap. Fastest lap we've seen. It can be hard to beat that lap from our pole sitter. Junior Radcliffe's in the lead again though. We don't have long left in this race. Remember, Radcliffe won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Can Belmont do anything to challenge him? Or can Mitch de Vlier somehow pull a rabbit out of a hat? Will it be another Haas 1-2? Can Belmont pass Radcliffe? Will Radcliffe make it 2 wins in a row? Back-to-back wins. Don't count out Jeff de Vlier either. He's in 4th. Radcliffe's just encountering some lap traffic here. He should just dispose of them as quickly as possible. And he disposes of Eric Stapleton in the McLaren quickly and efficiently. But de Vlier catching Belmont. De Vlier going to go around the outside lane. Cannot get by. Belmont blocking as if his life depends on it. And in this situation, his second place position will depend on it. Coming towards 2 laps left of the race. The rain does not look like it will come back anytime soon. Overcast weather predicted. 2 laps remaining of the Chinese Grand Prix. Junior Radcliffe in the Haas has around a second on Nathan Belmont. Belmont is just disposing of lap traffic so quickly and efficiently. But Radcliffe has gained time whilst Belmont was getting over the lap traffic. Now Daniel Flir's in the way with Radcliffe. Radcliffe boosts past him efficiently and quickly. 1 lap remaining. I don't think Belmont's going to be able to catch him. Here goes Mitch de Vlier. One final gasp. One final lunge. Cannot work. It will not work on Nathan Belmont. There's a few more corners then for Junior Radcliffe to cross the line and make it back-to-back wins in the GNRN Formula 1 World Championship and to extend its championship lead. Radcliffe round the final corner, and Junior Radcliffe will win the Chinese Grand Prix for Haas. Nathan Belmont will finish second. Great weekend for him. From Mitch de Villiers and his brother Jeff. Chris de Jong come fifth, and Marcus Gomez in sixth. Andrea Gardana. And it will be Armando Garvey in the Mercedes. First top 10 to finish for Mercedes since the Australian Grand Prix. Tobin Grot's ninth. Gerhard Vertel will be 11th position. And Martin Doris will be 12th. From the home hero, Yao Sun Wong in the Sizzler Ferrari. So then, another great race. Rain did play its part. We did not see that Junior Radcliffe would have had a chance to win that race, but the rain obviously playing its part, and that gave Junior Radcliffe the better strategy, and he gave him the win. So another great race then, and we'll see you then for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow. That's been the GNRN Formula 1 Championship, and we'll see you for the Spanish Grand Prix tomorrow.